You're watching True Crimes AI. In the early morning hours of April 18, 2016, a fitness instructor arrived at a church in Midlothian, Texas, to prepare for a routine workout class. Less than an hour later, she was found deceased inside the building. What followed would become one of the most unsettling unsolved cases in recent American history, defined by calm movements, a concealed identity, and surveillance footage that has yet to reveal the truth. This is the murder of Missy Bevers. Missy Bevers was a 45-year-old wife and mother of 3. She was known throughout her community as energetic, positive, and deeply committed to helping others through fitness. As a Camp Gladiator instructor, Missy regularly hosted early morning workout sessions at Creekside Church of Christ. She often arrived before her class to set up equipment, a routine that had become predictable over time. The night before her death, Missy posted a light-hearted video on social media, joking about rainy weather and assuring participants that the workout would continue as planned. There was no indication of fear, distress, or concern. At the time, her husband, Brandon Bevers, was out of town on a fishing trip. On April 18th, Missy arrived at the church at approximately 4:20 a.m. The building was quiet and dark, as it usually was at that hour. Just before 5 o'clock a.m., participants began arriving for the workout. Instead of greeting their instructor, they encountered police vehicles and crime scene tape. Missy Bevers was found deceased inside the church. Investigators later stated she had suffered fatal injuries consistent with an attack using a blunt object. The case immediately drew attention, but it was the surveillance footage that would haunt the public for years to come. Security cameras inside the church captured a figure moving through the building in the hour before Missy arrived. The individual was dressed in police-style tactical gear, including a helmet, vest, gloves, and boots. Their face was completely obscured. At first glance, the person appeared to be a law enforcement officer, but investigators quickly confirmed they were not. The footage shows the suspect calmly walking through hallways, opening doors, and striking fixtures with a hammer or similar tool. There is no visible urgency, no signs of panic. The suspect appears methodical and unbothered, as though they expected to be there and expected not to be interrupted. This behavior raised immediate questions. Why was the suspect inside the church so early? Why wear tactical gear if no valuables were taken? And why move so calmly through a space filled with cameras? Investigators noted that nothing of value appeared to be stolen. Doors were damaged, but the vandalism did not resemble a typical burglary. Most notably, the suspect arrived before Missy and remained inside long enough for an encounter to occur. This led to one of the central debates in the case. Was Missy Bevers targeted? Some investigators believe the suspect knew Missy's schedule. Her arrival time was consistent, and her class location was publicly known. The suspect's presence before she arrived suggests possible planning. Others argue Missy may have interrupted a crime in progress. However, the lack of theft and the suspect's composed behavior complicate that explanation. The killer did not immediately flee after the encounter, further deepening the mystery. Over the years, multiple theories have been examined. A personal motive was considered. Investigators reviewed Missy's relationships, including social media interactions and communications within her fitness community. No clear suspect emerged. The tactical gear led some to believe the disguise was intentional, possibly meant to mislead witnesses or cameras. Another theory suggested inside knowledge. The suspect's movements appeared confident, as though they were familiar with the building or aware of the timing involved. Despite extensive analysis, none of these theories have been proven. The investigation has faced significant challenges. DNA evidence collected has not led to an arrest. Experts have analyzed the suspect's gait, posture, and body type, but conclusions have varied. Hundreds of tips have been reviewed by law enforcement. Authorities have repeatedly stated they believe someone recognizes the suspect the way they walk, stand, or move, but that crucial tip has never materialized. As years passed, the case remained open. Missy's family continued seeking justice, while investigators periodically released statements urging the public to re-examine the footage. Each viewing raised the same chilling realization: the suspect's identity remains hidden in plain sight. No arrests have been made, no suspects have been publicly named, and no definitive motive has been established. Today, the murder of Missy Bevers remains unsolved. Her case stands as one of the most haunting modern mysteries, a crime captured on camera, committed in silence, and followed by questions that still have no answers. Who was the person in tactical gear? Why were they there that morning? And how did they disappear without a trace? Until those questions are answered, Missy Bevers' story remains unfinished. If you found this case compelling, consider liking the video and subscribing to True Crimes AI to stay updated on new, real true crime cases. Every story matters, and continued attention helps keep these cases alive.